Hi, a huge welcome back to the channel and thanks for checking this out this week. A new video every week for you here on the Red Rocket channel. If you haven't already, do me a huge favour please, click the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up and smash that bell because it'll help this channel grow and grow, which is what I'm hoping to do. So please do that if you haven't had a chance. And so my Tesla Model 3 due on Monday. And so what better than to get myself insured and set up. So I thought I'd take you through some of the ways I've found a cheap policy, and believe me, there are some shocking prices out there. So let's dive into it and try and get you the cheapest policy too. So I wanted to secure my no claims bonus. I've got in excess of 9 years. I'm 37 years of age and I live in the Midlands. All these things are going to have an impact. I've got no speeding convictions, nor have I made any claims in the last 5 years. These things should all help to bring my policy premium down a little bit. My search started with Direct Line. Direct Line quoted through Tesla's site themselves as being the company that they recommend for insuring your Tesla. I did a quote coming in reasonably well priced with a voluntary excess of £350, a premium of £570 per year. So Direct Line quoted me with a voluntary excess of £350, £570 and 8 pence for an annual premium, which is okay. You know, that's an all right price considering the value of the car that we're insuring, folks. Nearly £50,000 worth of car. You're going to pay a little bit more for your premiums each year, maybe compared to the vehicles you've driven previously, depending on what they were. So bearing in mind all those things, I then thought, right, well, it's time to probably look at some of the comparison sites. These are really good. They sometimes give you really good deals with extra incentives as well, but they're a good idea for giving you an overview of the various policies you can get with different providers all in one place. So my first port of call was to compare the market. Their most expensive policy, as you work through, was actually in excess of £3,482.04 with a company called Grove and Dean. Halifax Insurance wasn't far off that, nor was Swinton. Swinton came in at £3,403.75 and Halifax in at £3,324.15. So quite expensive policies as well. But as you scroll through, you'll actually see other insurers such as Lloyd's, quite expensive as well, in excess of £3,000, £3,194.25. Some other high street names that you might recognise, Hastings Direct I've used with previous vehicles, £3,180. And you scroll through, Post Office still in excess of £3,000, eShore £1,248, Sheila's Wheels are also expensive there. And as you work through those different providers, actually the cheapest before Churchill was Admiral Insurance, who I was insured before taking out this policy, was £557.10, relatively comparable therefore to Direct Line, but actually beating all these providers on this site was Churchill at £482.72. But unperturbed, I didn't leave it there. I actually started searching on some other search engines and actually went to Go Compare.
I absolutely love this next bit.
Compare. Just take a look as we watch. I'll show you where I've been and how we do this. So of course you've got to sign in all your details. I'm not going to show you all my signing in details. You don't need to know that, and it saves me covering that up from you as well. But as we work through, you'll see as it loads similar pricing to that we've found on some of the other sites we've just looked at together. But actually, as you work through it, surprisingly, the prices differ between the comparison sites. Now this is probably because of different deals that they've got and maybe competing for business. But as we scroll through, you'll see still eShore coming in at excess of £1,000, the Post Office over £3,000, Who else have we got here? Swinton, 3,000, in excess of £3,000. But the most expensive, this is the most expensive insurance we found, is PBIS, a company I've never heard of, coming in at £3,888.68. I have never paid so much for insurance. But those other companies there also charging. Swinton's £3,202. Lloyd's TSB, similar to the other comparison sites, £3,182. But again, the cheapest insurance, Admiral, £510, and again, Churchill Insurance. But this time, nearly £10 cheaper than Compare the Market with Go Compare at £473.76. Not only that, but I get up to £100 for travel expenses if you claim, and your car is also declared undrivable. So that's £100 towards expensive, £250 excess cover, and only a total excess of £850. That makes it the cheapest excess policy I've found, meaning with that £250 bonus, you're only going to be paying £600 total excess if you have to make a claim. And the cheapest quote I found for a year's premium, that is £473.76. Well, as you can imagine, I snapped that up, purchasing that policy to start on the 1st of March when I collect my car. I hope that's been of use to you if you've been looking at insurance. Certainly, I would suggest checking Churchill out. Obviously, it may differ compared to your personal circumstances, but if it has been useful, please give the video a thumbs up. Drop your comments below. Really enjoy looking through those and responding to you, as I always will. Give the subscribe button a click if you haven't. And of course, if you are thinking of getting a Tesla, please consider using my referral link for 1,000 free miles for yourself, but that also gives me 1,000 free miles using my referral link in the description below. Until next time, thanks for watching.